Well, good morning. It is Wednesday, November 11th, 12th, I think, and we are right in the middle of what I would call lockdown for certain. There are not really any mature bucks that are out cruising right now. Most of them have does with them, at least here in southern Iowa. Like I said, last weekend or last few days up in Wisconsin, we experienced very similar activity. And up there, for the most part, they should be rolling out of lockdown right now, which means you might get some great opportunities. And I know we're coming into a lot of different rifle seasons now across several different states here in the Midwest. But here in Iowa, at least, we're just kind of cooling our jets a little bit. We're monitoring activity by driving the roads, which sounds really silly and non-productive. But what I can tell you is, and this happens every single year at the same exact time, is that a lot of these younger bucks, the 2-year-olds and 1-year-olds, were out yesterday trolling midday to later in the day. The older bucks, we did not see hardly any at all. But as the next day or two progresses, you're going to see some of those older bucks start to leave those does and actually start to roam themselves, come out of their core areas, and really start to travel. And that may probably really start to get really good, probably around Friday or Saturday, maybe Sunday, somewhere in there. But I would not jump out and call into work and call in sick for now, for sure. I would probably wait until next week sometime if you're planning on taking some more days off of work. Right now, like I say, what we're experiencing here is extremely high winds in southern Iowa, and I would probably venture to say you're wasting probably quite a bit of time being in a tree stand right now. However, you can't kill one if you're out hunting. So we're going to head out here. It's about 10 o'clock, 10:07. We saw a lot of midday activity, like I say, younger deer. I fully expect that the only thing I'm going to see today probably is 3-year-old deer at best, maybe a 4-year-old here or there. So we'll see what shakes. Wish you all the best of luck, and have patience. Hopefully a lot of you do not have days scheduled off of work right now, and you may still have some extra days, because if you do, rolling into, like say, next week, towards the end of the week especially, it'd be really phenomenal. But midweek next week should be really good all the way into Thanksgiving, and that's when you're going to start using a lot of long breeding grunts. I'm getting a lot of calls, Facebook messages from people wanting to know what type of calls to use right now. We have used calls over the past day or two, and it was bitterly cold here yesterday, but had absolutely, almost virtually no response whatsoever. Again, accidents happen, and there's certainly exceptions to the rules, but for the most part, you're not missing anything if you're hanging around checking out outdoor TV shows today. But most importantly, if you're in the game, you need to be doing something like we're going to do, which is get in the truck for a little bit here and drive around, see what kind of activity we can see. But expect midday movement to pick up quite a bit going into Friday and Saturday. Those are long, boring sits. You won't see as many deer, but you're going to see some mature bucks probably on their feet. Really coming into Monday and Tuesday next week is when things should start to pick up. So wish you the best of luck, and get out there and kill a big one. See ya.